offense for the Jets, much improved from week one. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cherry. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 14. 75 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Here's third and a few inches. Up the middle they go. Cherry. And he will have a Giants first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him now.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Cody. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Cody. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Abdul Carter. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. And quick throw here, that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. He's across midfield. And down to the 19-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards.
Not so often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Chubb. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On first down, Cherry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 91 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running left is Tracy. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Dart. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
A gain of 15. And the Giants first down.
There's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Tracker 19, tracker 60. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Go.
Looking to throw. Cody. This pass out wide to Hall. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Second and 6. Over the middle, complete. It's Reaver. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Mustang 19.
A final shot before break. Cody airing it out deep for Smith. And incomplete on the deep ball. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And able to get this out to the 25. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cherry. And he powers his way up past the 30. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On play action, here's Dart. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's what he definitely normally catches. 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Taking it about the 16. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Jets will take over. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. 51 yards. Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Dart. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1st down Giants on a pickup of 14.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Throwing, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. To throw now, Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his...
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Theo Johnson, 29 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Moody good with an extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
35. Jets 17. Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd down and 6 now. Back to throw. Cody. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeaux beat the O-line and recorded the sack. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 34. Operating from the gun. Cody. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. operating from the gun. Cody. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Abdul Carter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jets on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and a mile.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. Cody throwing the out route incomplete. That's Wilson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Jets will call on the field goal unit here. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field, fire up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Let's go.
They'll try the left side. Cherry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. An extra point try now for Moody. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
This was for Giants 42, Jets 17.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He finds his man, complete. That's Weaver. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Who dumps this one off here to Hall?
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll give to Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. Here comes third and the length of the football.
19.
Operating from the gun, Cody. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Ready. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. His throw, a good one, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down after a short pickup. So they take a big chance there, and the result, a modest gain. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun, Cody. And check down, complete to Hall. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown. Arian Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point.
They're trying to run it here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll run on first down. Cherry. 20. 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. 43 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Back to throw. Cody. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now again, right side, Cherry. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Wow, 185 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
At the 14-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.